Alrighty guys, welcome back today. We've got a little something special for you today. Sorry if there's some cars driving by. It's a relatively quiet day, but beautiful day to drive this car, so I figured I'd take it out and show you guys one of the other members of the family, I guess you could call it. It'll never leave. Yeah, I figured I'd just show you one of our other projects that we've talked about in the past. Sort of. It's been around for many years. I've just never really shown it or done anything with it, I guess, necessarily, because it hasn't really needed much of anything. I guess here she is. It's my 1968 Pontiac Firebird. I'll go ahead and flip the camera around and show you guys around. So it's, again, 1968 Firebird. It's a built 455 with a 4-speed. Looks pretty tame. It is relatively tame, just tons and tons of torque. 4-speed, obviously. Yeah, it's quite I don't know. It's a whole other monster compared to any of the Corvettes, any of the other cars that I own, have driven. It's just nice to be able to get out and completely disconnect from anything electronic, basically, with this car. You just focus on life and your surroundings and just clears your head driving this thing. And it's been around for a long time, been around since my dad bought it when he was 18, and lots of history with the car. The car's been overseas many times. It was originally a 350 car. A little bit of a discrepancy. The PHS says that it was a 400 car, but we think it was a 350 car. But now it's got a built 455 that my dad and his buddy built. I can't remember what transmission's in it. It's just a 4-speed. I believe it's a Muncie. Can't remember if it's a T20, T21, or M20, whatever. Regardless, it is a Muncie. I believe it's a close ratio, which is not super ideal. Got lots of plans with this thing. It's a survivor car. This car has never been restored. Mechanically, it's had a lot done to it, but physically, it was originally green. Now it's white. I like the white a lot better. Well, I don't know. It's a 50-50, but just kind of something you don't necessarily see. Not many people on YouTube want to show their old stuff, or I don't know. It's just a completely different car than what you're used to seeing, and I don't care. It's not perfect. It's got nicks, dings everywhere. It's driven though, and it's enjoyed. It's not a show queen. It's not a trailer queen. Not a garage queen. It sits in the garage a lot, but she gets driven. I guess we'll go ahead and show you guys under the hood real quick. If she'll cooperate with me. Here, I need 2 hands here. But here's a 455. It's got some headwork done to it. It's got intake, quadrajet carb, which I'm not a fan of. It's got an aftermarket damper down there. Headers, full exhaust. Cam, valve springs, retainers, stuff like that. It's got a built bottom end in it too. It's nothing extremely crazy. Just a very solid driver setup. It may change eventually. We'll see. And then obviously the big old Griffin radiator. Thing keeps it nice and cool. Never had overheating issues with it. The thing just runs. It just purely just runs and drives. It's great. Never really have any issues with it. It's very mechanical, very raw, very easy to work on, stuff like that. It's just very different. But yeah, I just figured I'd give you guys a quick walk around of another one of our projects. Eventually one day I might go into a higher horsepower engine setup. I definitely want to go 6-speed no matter what with this thing, and get a 12 bolt. These tires are actually dated from the 70s, and they're still good. They're not dry rotted. Kept on concrete. The car's kept inside all year round, all the time. It's never sat outside since it rolled off the line. It's been sitting inside and very well cared for. It's not perfect. Again, not perfect in any means, but yeah, it's my pride and joy. This thing is worth a lot more to me than the Supra ever will be. Any of the other cars, it is family. It's what got me into cars, and there's a lot more behind that. If you know me personally, you'll understand what this car means to me or how it got me into cars. But yeah, it's my 1968 Firebird. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll keep this one fairly short for you. You guys have a great day.